Hi everyone, so I'm going to take you through a warm-up. So warming up before exercise helps to prepare your body for the activity ahead by slowly raising your body temperature and blood flow to your muscles. So it is really important that we do a warm-up before we start our exercise. So we're going to stand with our feet about shoulder width apart, hands just hanging down at our sides to start with. We're going to stand up nice and straight, and we're going to start from the top of our body and work our way down. So to start with, we're going to start with our neck, and we're just going to turn our neck to the right and then gently to the left. Now remember, this is just a warm-up. We're just getting started, so all these exercises are nice and gentle. Don't strain your neck too much. Just gently turning to the right and then to the left, just as far as is comfortable for you. So once more to the right and then to the left. All right, now we're going to look up towards the ceiling and down towards the ground. Again, nice gentle movement, just nice and slow. Right, a few more. Right, once more up and then down. All right, last exercise for our neck. We're going to do some neck circles, starting in a clockwise direction. So just taking our neck around, trying to keep the rest of our body as still as possible, really just focusing on that neck joint. Going clockwise. All right, once more. All right, perfect. Now we're going to change direction. We're going to go anti-clockwise. Again, trying to keep the rest of our body as still as possible. All right, and once more. All right, perfect. Now we move down to our shoulders. We'll start with some shoulder shrugs. So just letting our hands hang down at our sides. We're going to raise our shoulders up towards our ears and then release back down. Just letting your hands hang nice and loosely, keeping your back nice and straight, looking forward. Do a few more of these. All right, last one. Now we're going to bring our arms into it, one after the other. We're just going to bring our arms up and over, pretending we're doing freestyle in the pole. One arm after the other, just going at a nice gentle pace. Few more. After this, we're going to change direction and we're going to go backwards. All right, we'll go once more on our right and then on our left. And now we're back to our right, but we're going backwards now. So up and back. Good work. Our shoulders are starting to feel nice and warm, nice and loose. Once more on our left. Alrighty, we'll move down to our wrists. We're going to stand with our hands straight out in front of us. We're going to try and keep the rest of our arm as still as possible. And we're just going to take both our wrists outwards, doing a nice big circle, keeping the rest of your arm as still as possible. And changing directions, bringing those wrists both inwards. Alrighty, and release. Now we'll move down to our abdominals with an abdominal twist. So put one arm on top of the other and hold those out in front of us. We're just going to gently twist to the right and then to the left. Now again, remember this is just a warm-up. So nice gentle movements, not straining too much. Keeping your feet nice and firm on the floor, just twisting at the abdomen. All right, we'll go once more right and then left. All right, we'll do another warm up for our midsection. We're going to do a side bend. So we're going to lift our right hand straight up above us, left hand hanging nice and loosely at our side. We're going to lean over to the left and then straighten back up. So just bend over as far as you're comfortable going. Keeping that arm above your head nice and straight. All right, 2 more on this side. And release. And now we'll do the same on the other side. So left hand nice and straight up in the air, right hand hanging down at the side, and we're going to lean to the right. Again, just leaning over as far as is comfortable for you. All right, once more. Good work, and release. All right, now we're going to move down to our hips. So for this next movement, we will need a chair to hold on to. We're going to start with our right leg, so keeping our left leg nice and flat on the floor, holding onto that chair. We're going to lift up our right leg, just so our knees about in line with our hip. Then we're going to open up our hip, pretending we're stepping over something, tapping our foot down, picking it back up and bringing our leg back around to center. So we'll do a few on our right side. So just again, we're picking up our leg to hip height. We're opening up our hip. Pretend you're stepping over something, tapping down, picking back up and stepping back over. All right, change sides. We're going to do the same on our left side, holding onto that chair again, lifting up our left leg, opening our hip, tapping down, lifting up and bringing back around. We'll do a few on our left. All right, and once more, up, opening our hip, tapping down, up and bringing back down. All right, hold on to that chair if you need for the next exercise. We're going to move down to our knees. We're just going to do some gentle kicks. You don't need to bring your feet too high off the ground. Just a nice gentle kick, loosening up those knees. All right, we'll just do a couple more. Okay, last on the right and then the left. All right, we'll move down to our ankles now. We'll hold onto the chair again for these next few exercises. We're going to start on our right foot. We're going to pick up our right foot and we're going to take our ankle in a circular motion clockwise. So try to keep the rest of your leg as still as you can. Really just focus on making circles with your ankle. All right, and changing direction. Now we're going anti-clockwise. Still trying to keep the rest of your leg as still as possible. All right, and release. All right, now we'll do the same with our left. So picking up our left foot and we'll start by going clockwise. And changing directions, we're going anti-clockwise. And release. All right, one more exercise on each foot. We're going to go back to our right foot. We're going to start with our toes pointing up towards the ceiling, and then we're just going to pump our ankle down so our toes are now pointing towards the ground. So up, down, up, down. Good work. All right, once more up and then down. All right, and now we'll do the same with our left. So starting with our toes pointing up towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. All righty, last one up and then down. All right, good job everyone. That is our warm up. done and dusted, we are now ready to go on and do some exercise.